Welcome.
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 Battle.
Battle of the YouTube NonStars.
Season 2.
Hello and welcome to the finale results show for the Battle of the YouTube NonStars Season 2. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine evening. Tonight we have 3 very special guests joining us. First joining us is a gentleman, sometimes known as SamProof.
Hey, Jen. SamProof.
Hello, Sam.
My favorite part.
So, Sam, what was your favorite part of all of this?
Everyone involved in this has been amazing. Some of the video banter between like GeneticBlend and Scooter X, I love that. I love all the collabs, and it never got mean, which is great. One of the other things that I've really enjoyed about this whole thing was the sort of motivation to challenge myself that this brought. It took me to new levels in writing and character editing and camera tricks, green screen, split screen, snap pan, and I really pushed my own skills to the limit for this contest.
Who were some of the best people that you found through this?
I've literally met so many people through this that I feel like if I say any names, I'm forgetting like 60 other names and I'm a jerk. And I would list all 63 people because they're amazing. Like Aphodot, the Jake 180, I Reject Reality, especially Speedy Cunt Kiwi, love her to death. Frenica, who wasn't in this, but I would not have ever known of her if it wasn't for the contest, and I love her and I will marry her. No, wait, scratch that, edit that out. Go, creepy. And especially I'd like to say B. Nessel, who was in this final round with me, was one of the first people I met, and one of the best friends I've made from this. I feel like I'm forgetting a million people and I suck at that. No, I'm gonna shut up now.
Are there any projects that you're going to be working on anytime soon?
Oh good, it's the part where I get to bore myself. A long time ago, back in January, I did the Path to Publication episode 0, in which I'm documenting my attempts to publish my first novel, Gone, and then never did anything again. Path to Publication is coming. I have a bunch of short scripts that I wrote, more sketch comedy, more songs, crazy stuff, more sketches, more vlogs, more comedy. Blah, 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 talking heads, let's get it on. Got ideas for some contests, green screen contests based on that Pokemon video maybe? I may whip out that idea of a Hollywood shout-out video. Look to my channel, I'll explain later. And collabs, man. I'm on it. I got some big news coming out, so look for that vlog. I don't know, I think eventually I take over the world or something. Yeah, whatever. Thank you to everyone who's voted for me.
Well, thank you for joining us, Sam.
Thank you to Jen Love for running this amazing contest. I hope to entertain you guys for years to come.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Sam. The competition would not have been the same without you, and I think most people would agree on that. Next joining us is a gentleman named Joe, also known as GeneticBlend. How are you feeling right now, Joe?
I'm doing really well, Jen. Thank you.
What's been your favorite part of this competition?
You know, it's really hard to narrow it down. The whole thing has been amazing. Easily one of the highlights of my YouTube experience so far. One thing that does stand out is the battle I did with Captain Insomnio. We really went back and forth a lot in that round, and it was a blast. Ben was amazing in this whole competition, and he really raised the bar for me and forced me to try and make, better and better videos, and that round was a blast. And of course, making it all the way to the finals to go up against Brian and Sam, I couldn't have asked for a better situation. That was a blast. It was so much fun.
So what are some of the favorite people that you've met through this competition?
Oh, God. Everyone that was in the battle was awesome. First person that pops into my mind was the first person I had to battle against, I Heart Slug, who is easily one of the funniest and most creative people I've ever seen on YouTube. And she should probably have 100 times the amount of subs that she has. She's great. Of course, Master Gunner 99, Sean and I have become really good friends since, and we've done a couple of collab videos. He's great. Scooter, Metamorphosis, all these people I met through NonStars. If you give me enough time, I'll probably end up naming everyone, but I guess I'll leave it at that.
Do you have any projects coming up that you'd like to let people know about?
Yeah, we'll be continuing with the Pesto series. We've got another short film that we're working on, some more sketches that we'll be putting together, and hopefully a lot more collab videos. That's my favorite thing to do, is collab with other YouTubers, including we've got a really big surprise coming up in the next couple of weeks or so.
That's great, Joe. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
Thank you, Jenny.
All right, finally this evening we have a gentleman, sometimes known as Brian, sometimes known as Lars, among many other names, but most of you know him as B. Nestle 1973. I think we'll be talking to Brian this evening. How are you feeling, Brian?
I guess I'm a little bit nervous. This whole thing has finally come to an end, and we've all put a lot of work into it.
What's been your favorite part so far?
I think the creative motivation that it gave me. I think with everyone, it helps stretch your creative boundaries and make it so that you try to go a little bit further than you'd gone before. And for me, it was a great motivational tool.
Are there any people that you would like to mention that you really enjoyed during this competition?
Well, I knew a lot of them, but some of them that I found, Joe Loves You. He was beaten in the first round, but he's become one of my favorite YouTubers. In Master Gunner, I hadn't seen Master Gunner before, and he's just great. There's so many of them that have just been great, and I've subscribed to a majority of them.
Are there any projects that you'd like for people to know about that you're working on?
Well, I know that Joe, GeneticBlend, and I are going to be doing some things together. And other than that, I'm planning to do a lot of collaborations with hopefully future NonStars or some people that have been in the NonStars. So looking forward to that too.
That's great, Brian. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
Thank you.
Now for the moment that everyone has been waiting anxiously for however many weeks it has taken us to get to this point. The results of the entire battle of the YouTube NonStars Season 2. And here it comes, coming your way right now. Congratulations to B. Nestle 1973. And coming back with us via satellite, we do have B. Nestle 1973 joining us to accept his award. Hello, Brian.
Oh, I want a cracker. Leave Jen Love alone. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my wife for giving me the time to make all the videos. And also for not being too angry with me when it came time to count all of the votes. I'd like to thank all the people that I went up against. Mrs. Smiggs, Jesse Bearware, Fantastic Babbling, SamProof, GeneticBlend. You guys were all great. You made me try even harder every single round. And I'd really love to thank everyone who voted for me. This is, just a competition on YouTube, but it meant a lot to me. I did my best and had a ton of fun with it. And so thank you very much for all your votes. And especially to you, Jen. Thank you for putting together such a great competition. It got all of us a lot more visibility than we would have ever had. And I had an absolute blast. I look forward to the next season. And, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us this evening. Battle of the YouTube NonStars Season 2 Results Show. Thank you everybody who's been involved. You guys are the best. Mad love. And we will see you in Season 3. Bye guys.